When it comes to making a responsible energy decision for your family and the planet, choose clean natural gas from Atmos Energy. Natural gas is safer and more reliable than other energy solutions and can reduce your home's carbon emissions by up to 45%. By using less total energy than other energy sources, natural gas lowers your impact on the environment. It's just another way that Atmos Energy makes your life better. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
You work hard to protect what is precious. We stand beside you, behind you, with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. You can count on us to help you. Protect every day.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello and welcome to week 2 of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Clarence Buggs and the Coach at the Embassy Suites Hotel, 4914 Constitution Avenue, Baton Rouge's newly remodeled Showplace Hotel. Coach, Prairie View rolls into town this past weekend for our first conference series. Knowing our lack of playing time prior to the start of this weekend's play, what were you feeling like about the team?
Well, we're never going to use any excuse for us not executing. I knew Prairie View would be aggressive. I tried to warn them. I tried to prepare them, let them know that that's the way conference teams are going to play versus Southern. Very aggressive. And when they come to Baton Rouge, they really have extra incentive because they could be in the paper or be on TV. That's never going to happen when they play in their hometown.
Prairie View beats us 8-2 in game 1, but you could make the argument that we beat ourselves, starting with our pitching.
Yes, Santos didn't do a good job right off the bat. He hit the second guy after he had 2 strikes, and he focused on that kid at first base and totally lost his concentration, and then couldn't throw a strike after that. So he gave us 1/3 of an inning. When you think about your ace only going 1/3 of an inning, that's not. But Tyler Robertson came in and did a fantastic job in holding them until the 6th or 7th inning to the 3 or 4 runs they had early.
8 walk batters, 4 hit batters, throw in 4 errors, and we paint ourselves into a corner that's almost impossible to get out of.
Michelangelo couldn't have put it any better than the way you painted it. That's a hell of a picture the way you just painted. And you're never going to win under those kind of circumstances.
A disappointing start for Santos, as you mentioned, on the mound. Can you attribute that to anything in particular?
Lack of concentration. We went, said to Coach Cador out there to tell him, leave that runner alone at first base. He kept saying, I want to pick him off. Well, that's selfish when you do that kind of stuff. Because what was that runner going to do? He wasn't trying to steal. And my point was, had he concentrated on the hitters, we could have controlled them and get out of the inning with no runs scored.
From a chemistry standpoint, how does it affect the team having the starter, the likes of Santos, no doubt, pulled that early in a game?
It really affected it. But let's go beyond Santos. All of our seniors except Marcus Tomlin haven't contributed. And when your seniors or 5th-year seniors aren't contributing, you have a major issue here.
Well, let's go to the truck, and we will take you to the highlights from Lee Hines Field. Coach, we'll let you do the honors.
Well, here's when he finally threw a strike. The third baseman missed the ball, and there he walks another guy. Now watch Santos' body language. That tells you a lot about, and then look at his body language. And he's nowhere near the strike zone. Look at here. And he's liking look at here. Look at his body language, Claire. It's not the confidence body language. And so now I'm going out there and tell him a few things. about what I want to say.
Right.
I can't repeat them on television because we have kids, and Marty may be listening. So, you know, so we bring Tyler Robinson in, and right off the bat, he struck out the next two hitters. So my point is, here's a freshman able to do it, and there we are, Lance, the fastest guy in the league, keep hitting fly balls. Another senior, just can't get it right. And we try to tell him, but Lance, put the ball on the ground. So here we are. We've got a possibility here. We get 2 runners on. All we need is a good, nice at-bat here. And look at DJ Wallace. Look at that swing. How are you going to win when you got your cleanup guy taking a little man swing? Mm-hmm. Listen, the thing I'm trying to say here, I'm talking that way so kids might be listening so they could understand. If you look at yourself, there's no way you're going to be happy with your results.
When we come back, it's segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Eureka! What in tarnation? It's gold! The gold rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's gold!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality. Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Welcome back to segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Game 2, Jordan Stewart goes the distance for Prairie View, and this guy threw strikes all game long, Coach.
All game long, but he could have been had. Had we shown patience, had we been wanted to take the ball up the middle. He threw the ball on the outside part of the plate, and they would not adjust. So, yes, when you do that in a guy like that, you got a chance. You're not going to be successful unless you take what he gives you.
Jamarcus George, on the other hand, started strong for us, but ran into trouble in the 3rd inning.
Same thing with Santos. That same guy. He hit that same guy, and he got caught up in trying to pick the guy off. I couldn't believe that. And the guy's laughing because he's not trying to steal.
Hitting into 2 double plays and Prairie View playing error-free balls certainly didn't help our cause any either.
No, it didn't. And Prairie View played well all weekend. You got to give them credit because they came in here and said, we're going to play something, and we're going to beat them, and they did 2 out of 3.
In the first 2 games, Prairie View seemed to have that swagger that a team that expects to win has. Is that an accurate assessment, or did the fact that we played so poorly in the first 2 games contribute to that?
They played as a team. And when we looked at the coach's staff looked at it, they got a lot of 2 strikes, 2 out hits. And they got hit with runners on base and where we couldn't do it. So, and all they were doing, bam, All they were doing is taking team swings.
Well, let's go back to Lee Hines Field, and we will roll highlights from Game 2. Coach, let's do the honors.
Yeah, here we're showing here. This is late in the game because our cameraman came up late. So there Lance again. There's Lance. I mean, you know, here's a guy, the fastest guy in the league, and he keep hitting pop-ups. And I mean, so it tells you where we are as a team, when we don't understand where our strengths are. You know, and it's hard for a coach. Again, here's another lazy pop-up by a small guy. I mean, you're never gonna win much if you keep doing that, you know. So, so now here it is. Jose De La Torre hits the third, and they made the third out. Now, this is Jamarcus here. Good play by Lance. And I thought we had the guy here, but he's safe. And here's another situation where I thought, you know, we got Jacob Wallace throwing relatively good, but here's a guy takes off, and we thought we had him at third, but we don't get him. When you're not playing good, you don't get those kind of calls. So here's a guy hit the ball up the middle. Again, up the middle, didn't try to do too much. Man on third base, knock him in. That's all you got to do. It's not that difficult, not rocket scientists.
Final, Game 2, 9-5 Prairie View. At that point, Jaguars are down 2-0. When we come back, we move ahead to segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
You work hard to protect what matters most: your family, your life, your health. We stand behind you with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. Thank you for relying on us to help you. Protect every day.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to diamondmazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, you know, we'll be waiting for you.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back for segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, after dropping the first 2 games, what'd you tell the kids as we got ready for the third and final game of this series with Prairie View?
That they had to keep their heads up. And I thought about something that players in the old Negro League used to say. The sun is always shining somewhere, and you never want to give up. So I did mention to them that the sun is always shining somewhere.
Freshman Justin Freeman, good solid outing in his first start of the season.
Well, he went and did what we asked him to do. Stayed within himself, then try to overthrow, say, let your teammates help you. And that's exactly what he did, and he pitched 6 solid innings.
Well, let's go back and see the solid innings of work as we take you back to Lee Hines Field.
I mean, that's throwing strike, making them put the ball in play. Tough play right here, so we don't get the out. That's okay, but he kept the ball on the ground. And here they hit a fly ball here. So he's keeping everything. He's making them swing the bat. He's not just walking them. A big strikeout here. So that's huge. So, I mean, here he's just doing little things. Okay, so he walks this guy. This is late in the game, so run the 6th inning. So he said, okay, I'm gonna be okay. Look at that, came right back and make a good pitch down in the zone. Now we mount a rally here, Clarence. Here we get a hit to center field. And we get a hit and run hit by freshman Theo Smith, 1st and 3rd. You know. And watch this. This is always so funny, I think. Here, Jose De La Torre gets hit. Now, the guy ain't trying to hit him, but watch this. They get into word with the catcher. For what? I'm always amazed at that kind of stuff. No way he's trying to hit him. Why would he want to load the bases? Nobody else.
Right.
So, you know, here a freshman, look, oh no, they show DJ Wallace. We don't show. Finally gets a big hit, not a good swing, but he hit it in the right place, and he scored all 3 runs. And Jose is running with 2 refrigerators on his back. He finally made it home. So we up 3, we 4-1 at this point. We bring in a freshman, we get the first out. You watch what happened again. With 2 strikes, should have had the guy. No, watch, this is a good pitch, he gets ahead. This is another strike, so he's got 2 strikes, no ball. Watch this pitch. He makes a really good pitch here. Really good pitch.
A really good pitch.
No, that they didn't show it. They showed me hit. So now he falls apart. He falls apart partially. Watch what happens. He still does his job. He does his job. He gets the ground ball. Watch. Oh,
and he drops.
When you're playing bad, this is exactly what happened. So now the next guy hits the 3-run home run. So you see how things happen. You got to, this is a strange game, and you got to be able to stay with it. But fortunately, they didn't give up. They came back and won the game.
Now, that's what I was going to say. They did show some tenacity in not folding in this game, Coach.
Yeah. Oh, they did. And that's what, so maybe this could be what we've been looking for, you know, adversity.
Let's just hope so. When we come back, we'll have a special peek at something that a lot of you have been waiting to see the inside of when segment 4 rolls of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality. Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg. We just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Beep, beep.
Welcome back to segment 4 of the Coach Roger Cador Show. This year, it's an historic season for Jaguar baseball with the advent of the brand new field house on campus. Our special correspondent, Aaron Fulbright, takes us inside. Aaron?
Thanks, Clarence. We've all heard about the new building to the left of Lee Hines Field. Well, this week, I went inside for a sneak peek of the new home of Southern University baseball program. Years for the Southern University baseball program to receive their long-awaited field house, Coach Cador said it's a good feeling to be in one area with players and coaches.
I'm in the same building with my staff and the players. Whenever they have an issue, they can come by and talk it over with me, and they're not that far away. So we have accessibility to the players have it to the coaches, so it makes it a lot easier.
Coach Cador said the long wait for the building of the facility was due to state funding, which happens sometimes. Coach Cador also told recruiters 5 and 6 years ago about the Fieldhouse, and he is glad to show that they were not lying. Senior outfielder DJ Wallace was one of those recruits and is excited to see it unfold.
DJ, there will be a state-of-the-art facility behind the left field fence built up by the summer of 2011 back then, and unfortunately because of holdups and stuff, it wasn't built then, but Coach always just ensured and just reassured, it's going to be built, boys. It's going to be built. Just be patient. And like anything else in life, you just got to be patient. And eventually, before you know it, it's here.
Despite the past, Coach said the key now is it is here.
And it'll be here for a long time. And that's the most important thing.
Furniture is still being added and everyone is getting situated as the season is underway. But Coach Cador and assistant coach Dan Canaveri are on a fundraising exhibition for new additions.
Well, we can raise the additional fund to build an indoor hitting facility along with a lounge and study room for the kids. So we're definitely going to do that, and we hope when we can close the purchase order on this place, we can start with the addition and hopefully before the end of the year, have this done.
One thing the whole program can agree on is the convenience the new Fieldhouse has brought to the team and the bonus points it will bring for recruits in the future. Sophomore shortstop Philip Williams said accessibility of changing in one area is what he likes.
I like the locker room a lot. It helps us so we don't have to get dressed in the parking lot or anything. We can leave all our equipment here so we don't have to carry it to our classes, and it's just really convenient. It looks more professional. It makes it a lot more fun. It just looks good. It's fun to be in. I like spending time in here. I really enjoy it.
It's definitely a good bargaining chip when you got high school guys and even transfer guys coming in, because now you can actually say we have like a state-of-the-art facility where you don't have to go to another part of the campus to get your clothes washed or just go to hang out and chill. We have TVs and other accessories and just amenities that make it really nice, and it's almost like a big league feel.
Chemistry and pride is what this new Fieldhouse brings within the baseball program, and it seems that everyone is excited about their new home.
It's nice to finally call something our own, and I'm just enjoying it. And we're all just coming in here every day. We're happy, we're optimistic because we can go straight to the Fieldhouse, which is right here behind the baseball stadium, and then it's a straight shot into the stadium, and it makes us feel like big leaguers, like I said before.
Coach Cador says he projects an open house for the public towards the end of the year, so look for those save the dates. Back to you, Clarence.
Aaron, thank you. When we come back, it will be time to wrap up this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
Tarnation. It's gold! The Gold Rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's gold!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to DiamondMazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, we'll be waiting for you.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg. We just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Beep, beep.
back for the final segment of the Coach Roger Cador Show. It must be the year for new digs. Our longtime host, Embassy Suites Hotel, fabulous remodeling job, and of course, Jaguar Baseball getting that long-awaited field house. I know the kids are excited, but what does it mean to Roger Cador?
Well, when you wait 16 years, I went back, the advocate told me it's been 16 years in the making, and it's a long time. So the one thing is you can't give up, you can't become discouraged. And I tell you what's well worth waiting for.
Winning the final game of this series with Prairie View this weekend, what do you hope this does for our team's attitude?
Well, the way we won it, Clarence, I hope that it shows them that they do have the ability to do well. Now they have to start believing in themselves. We can tell them, but they have to go out and execute.
Speaking of telling them things, knowing that we could have been a whole lot more competitive in games 1 and 2, what did you tell them, and how do you think they'll respond to that?
Well, I pretty much told them that they had to do the little things right, and they had to think about team first in order to be successful.
Midweek game, we hit the road going to Hammond to take on Southeastern on Wednesday. Always a good game with those Lions over in Hammond.
Oh, they're a good team. They almost beat LSU. So we're looking forward to that test as we go forward.
Again, we are coming to you this week from our longtime host. We're almost like family with them now, Coach. The Embassy Suites Hotel, newly remodeled. If you've not come out just yet and had the opportunity to take a look at this fabulous facility, you are truly missing a treat. What do you think about the new digs, Coach?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's all beautiful. I look at spacious. It makes me think, I look at Aaron taking a picture of us, make me want to know how good it's going to be down the road.
Hopefully, you and yours will hit the road, drive on over, take the scenic drive to Hammond, and come out and support the Jaguars. Wednesday, 6 p.m., if memory serves correct, is time for first pitch. And if not, well, we will hopefully see you guys and girls down the road a little further on. Of course, now, if you can't make it out to the games, we hope that you will be right in front of that television each and every week as we bring you another exciting edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Till then, go Jags.